Hello lamp fans, happy Saturday morning here. Lots of things going on here today, or yesterday. So this is the Lamp Emporium, and had the spray foam guy come and seal the outer walls. No more creepy crawlies getting in here, and this room feels better already. Just feels all buttoned up. And so I can start working on wainscoting and walls and stuff like that over the next couple of months, and get the floor in, ceiling, stuff like that, shelves up. Definitely gonna take my time, do it right. So I spread it out over a couple of months, so I'll be ready by fall. Anyway, I got some nice new lamps and stuff. I thought I'd just give you a quick show, and we'll go from there, and we'll see what's going on in the workshop. So I stop in when I'm traveling for work on my lunches typically, and have lunch and then go to an antique store and look around. And I was at an antique mall and I found some interesting lamps and stuff. So this is going to be kind of a smorgasbord of lamp stuff today. What I'm really excited about is this guy here, the Toronto Light King Lamp Company. So what put me onto that was, of course, Bill Corder's book on, North American, Canadian center draft lamps, and a plug for Miles Stairs, who supplies me wicks. These are custom made for Plume and Atwood number 2s. Currently out of production in England. He hand sews these, makes these, and they fit. They're just thicker than your standard number 2. So on his website, there's reference to this with this article by Peter Brickell about these lamps, and he goes through this article. He tries to figure out who made it, and it looks like it's possibly made by a couple different companies, but I really think it's the Booth and Hayden one. If you take a look at the book, you'll probably agree with me. So I picked this up. I don't know. Some people may have thought I paid too much. It's very incomplete. It's missing the wick razor mechanism. It's gone. There's this little extinguisher assembly for it's gone. The center draft metal tube is gone. Of course, there's no flame spreader. But what I like about it, so I think I paid $48, so about 40 American for that. I really bought it for the fact is that, these really only sold for 1 year. I put more than a $40 value in this lamp for sure. And the reason I do that, all right, I put more value in it, is that here's the one I got from Tony on the other side of Ontario. And this says Toronto Lightning Lamp Company. So this is a variation. This is undocumented. I haven't seen another one like that. As Peter goes through his article here, he kind of knows there's maybe about 8 or 9 of these to exist. And in this book, they do show a picture, of this stamping on the table lamp. And this would be a bracket lamp. That's a bracket there. That's a new one. But that would have been sold with a bracket and stuck on a wall, on like a train or anywhere pretty much. So anyway, I think $48 was a steal for that. Just even the parts are worth that to me. But at the same antique mall, I didn't dicker them down. I thought it was a good price. They had a couple other lamps here. So this is a model 5 or 6. The interesting thing was that somebody has modified this and put this adapter on there. And they did a really nice job. Now it is soldered in. And they also removed the flame tube as well too. So if I go into this model 5 hanger here, and pull this off. Oh, sorry, this is taking forever. Lots of threads. There's your inner wick tube, which the air moves up from the bottom. So they did some interesting things on here on this one. I popped the cap off. I think it popped back on. I'm not going to pull it off. They desoldered it. They soldered a washer in there. So, $5. I'm going, well, you know what? That makes a great bracket lamp, because you can put a number 2 flat wick in it. This is unrestored. I'm going to obviously clean this up, put that in. It threads on. Takes standard, it looks like 1 inch-ish flat wick, regular chimney. And I got stacks of regular chimneys over there. Put a cap on that and then turn that into a bracket lamp for somebody. You can put it outside, take it inside. It's really nice. So $5, you know, this is probably 40 retail. That's pretty much free, but that's a really nice setup. I also got one of these guys here too. So I don't normally buy these, but a couple things really got my attention. It was a $5 lamp, and I recognize the finish. That's pewter. So pewter is basically tin and silver alloy. Doesn't tarnish, very heavy, very durable. So I saw that and I go, and then I looked underneath, and I don't know if I can be able to show this, but there are stampings or hallmarks. Oh boy, it's so hard to zoom in on that. There we go. That's as good as it gets. Well, hang on, turn around one more time. And so to me, it looks like those are European or British hallmarks. And it looks like it's a, you know, it's a Cosmos style. So it just runs a flat wick that goes into here. And, you know, as I did on my other video, where I put the wrong chimney on it, this would be the appropriate style chimney. If any viewer knows what number wick I need, basically the width of the wick, I'd appreciate it. Because I'll order some up and get this guy running, and it makes a nice little table lamp because it's super stable. So $5. I bought these at auction. Bought a bunch of these. These are worth like $15 retail or something like that. But I got a stack of them, and this just needs to be pressed down in. Needs to be fiddled with a little bit. There we go. So that'll be a nice little burning lamp for somebody who wants to get this a nice home. So anyway, thanks Miles for the new wicks. Thanks Bill for making this book and making my life a lot easier. Thanks Peter for writing this article, really good article. And I believe he gave me the information to make a flame spreader for this. So I just need a local machinist to machine me up one, and this guy will run. That one will never run, but it's good for parts and it's also good for display. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this week's video and have yourselves a great day.